be here at the launch of the new concept with Just Dial, which is called Search Plus Engine. Up to now, as many of you know and that have been using Just Dial, it was providing you certain facilities, and Money here thought that with each passing day, our requirements are getting more and more liberal, and we need more information. And Search Plus is really going to provide a lot more than what you already have on Just Dial. So the idea really was to provide certain elements where you would not have to bother traveling out to a grocery store or making a call to book your movie tickets or just buying groceries. Everything can now be done sitting at your home. You go to Just Dial, you go to Search Plus, and it'll give you a whole lot of information, which is actually quite astonishing. I was just seeing a demonstration of it back there, which Mani was showing me on his iPad. If you want to go to a restaurant, and if you're on a particular destination, and you want to know which is the closest restaurant of choice, Chinese, Italian, Indian, whatever, it'll immediately tell you, according to your location, and how far the next restaurant is going to be. Then you can book your table through this device, tell them how many people are coming, they'll book a table for you, and you can order your menu. And then you can ask them what is on the menu, and you can actually conduct the kind of food or what it is going to taste like. You can increase the chili quotient, you can reduce the salt, everything you can indicate through this system, and they do it and have it ready for you by the time you get there. So these are little minor things, but I'm sure that the idea really is that to provide these services while you're sitting at home. You want to buy something, a camera for example, and you get onto Just Dial, you type in what type of camera you want, and it'll give you a list of hundreds of stores where this camera is available, along with the price of the camera. And the price, and that's the good part of Just Dial, it's lower than what the MRP rate is, and that is the deal that Just Dial has done with several vendors. It'll show you what is available in their store, the kind of colors that are available, black, red, blue. Everything is there on your screen. All you have to do is just touch or punch in the product that you want, and you can have it home delivered, cash on delivery, or you can go through your credit card, make the payment, and it is dropped over within hours at your house. These are the kind of facilities that are available. So really it's enhancing your capacity to not bother too much about having different managers and assistants and so on and so forth who sometimes do this work for you. Your domestics go out and buy your groceries. You can do it sitting at home. And you tell your wife overnight, I want to have Italian tomorrow, and they'll do it overnight on the phone. No, this one's not doing it right now. But, and by the morning, everything is set and ordered. And really, Mani, perhaps, you are more acquainted with this facility, so maybe you'd like to add a few words to this. One of the things that we discussed at the back, there are many stores, for example, that are not tech savvy, do not have facilities or are unable to use internet the way most of us do. But they get an opportunity to open virtually अपनी दुकान खोल सकते हैं वो Just Dial के ऊपर. They may not be connected and they may not have the facilities to connect, but Just Dial will provide that opportunity for them. And in typical, our local language, उनकी दुकान हम अपनी दुकान में खोल सकते हैं. So in a sense, you may never have heard of them, but because they're on Just Dial, you get to know them, you get to know what they provide you, you get their prices, and you're sending customers to them, which perhaps could be a lot more than what they were normally getting. My goals, I never have had an opportunity to set goals. I don't even believe in that, because I just feel that, the moment you set a goal, it's a very cliched expression. I just hope that there is some challenge and some opportunity that future directors will provide me, and hopefully that I'll be able to deliver those goods. But what is really interesting is that each decade has been providing a great expansion, not only in our medium, but in other mediums also that are interconnected. We had one state channel, Doordarshan, some 20-30 years ago, and look where we are now. Almost 600 to 800 channels in one country. That's like more than all the channels of the entire universe put together. You have to respect that. And therefore, the growth of television, we have about 300 million mobile penetration, I believe, and another 5 years likely to go up to 500 million. That's unheard of in any other part of the world. And I feel very proud of the fact that those very things that India was criticized about, we were always criticized about our growth of population and so on and so forth, are now being looked upon by these developed nations as a center for great consumer consumption. And that bodes very well. I hate being called the third world country. I hate being India called a developing nation. I want to be the first nation of the world, and I want to be a developed nation. And I think that we're all moving forward in that direction.